Hey, if you guys like this video and it gets to at least 700 likes, we will give out 3 free shirts. Either Rainbow Dash, TF2 Scout, or a Daring Do variant of that, or a Rarity Widowmaker, or a Sunset Shimmer variant of that. You guys can also check them out directly on our TeePublic page. Support us and get free shit in the process. Hey, what's up guys, it's me, the Moliminous, and I'm here with another review of the last episode, which I'm actually doing it on Friday night. You wanna know why? Because the episode was leaked. I forget where it was leaked. I think it was Poland or something like that. I forget. Anyways, we did videos about it being leaked, which means if you didn't know it was leaked, that means you don't have notifications turned on for us. Be sure to turn notifications on for us. It is the best thing you can do if you want to stay in the loop with all the latest news, be it Equestria Girls, be it the show, be it Steven Universe. We'll keep you filled in. Anyways, this was actually a surprisingly good turn from the norm of season 6, being that it was actually a good episode. Normally I like to make these reviews a lot more facetious than what I'm about to do, but I do actually want to give props where props are due. Alright, so we already know fly horses are dumb, alright? They're probably like the dumbest, right next to mud earth ponies. Unicorn master race, obviously, but apparently griffins still don't have schools, like at all. Like Griffinstone or whatever, Griffinsdale still looks like Detroit, like the worst Detroit. Like I'm expecting to see Eminem rap battling people. That's how bad it actually looks. Apparently Equestria also never sent any foreign aid other than, you know, Rainbow Dash and whoever to go, Pinky, to teach them about how to be friends. You know, being friends is all well and good, and apparently they're more warm now, but hey, guess what? They still don't have food or proper shelter and running clean water. You know, Equestria, with your extravagant castles and your wide, expansive areas filled with gems and jewels, you don't think you could, you know, maybe help them out just a little bit? Help out the Griffins just a little bit? You know, who's a stone's throw away from you? A place that apparently is so close, you can, like, just go to it in a day? You're not gonna do that? Anyways, their complete and utter blatant racism aside, the universe itself seems to be really tilted in the side of the ponies. If you've noticed, ponies are the only one that gets confirmations for what their special talent is. And as we've seen, their special talent actually affects them in the fact that it gives them their abilities in some cases, because when Apple Bloom got her cutie marks through the magical means, it would give her that talent as well. Not only do they have that, but they also have magic, something that we haven't seen other races be able to actually use. Granted, now that is a subsect of ponies being unicorns that can overtly use magic, but that's still a big deal. And this new Griffin wants to essentially be a pony. She comes in and she's like, can I have a cutie mark? I've heard you guys are the best. You guys are amazing CMC. You can get anyone their cutie mark. And you know, they research with Twilight, and Twilight's like, she's never heard of anyone getting a cutie mark who wasn't a pony. And it kind of, for Lauren Fallis being, you know, peace be upon her, being like the equalitist, I'd like to call her, even though she brands herself as a feminist, for all that she is, she kind of dropped the ball on that. It seems like everyone's quote-unquote equal, but some people are more equal than others, you know? It's kind of unfair in a sense, and it does tackle not fitting in, and I guess you could maybe look at it as it's some sort of racial thing, but I think that's really stretching. It's really about being comfortable with who you are. You don't need confirmation to be who you are. You don't need a symbol to tell you, this is what I am. I am lesbian car wash. You know, you don't need any of that stuff to tell you that, you know, you're a faggot or that you're awesome. Because you are you. And no picture on your ass or tramp stamp is gonna change that. You could have a picture of cheese on your butt, but if you're in love with video games, motherfucker, you're in love with video games. Fuck cheese. As well, this kind of should have opened up a dialogue about the whole fact that cutie marks are actually limited. If you looked at the Griffin, she was able to do everything. I mean, this Griffin was truly MLG Pro. You know what I'm saying, man? She was hitting all them dang 360 no scopes. But she was good at everything. The CMC are good at specific things, and that alone. This person shows that she has the capability to be good at not just one thing, but a multitude of things. A cutie mark tells everyone roughly what you're supposed to be good at. So if you're trying to be president and you have a cutie mark of a cake, why would they ever elect you? Why would they look for someone with a special talent and drafting bills or running a military? You see, a cutie mark is a limiting thing that, sure, it lets you know that there's something that you're good at out there, and even that's debatable. As I said, cutie mark magic is something that's not fully defined or researched. It's a nebulous thing that they don't really have any hard evidence to back up all of their statements. Really, ponies should actually be afraid of getting their cutie. Imagine this: you have no control over when it happens. And when it happens, you are limited in what you can do now to only that certain area. Unicorns have magic, usually limiting themselves to what directly pertains to their special talent. Well, that's not exactly fun, now is it? People are expected to figure out what they want to do for the rest of their lives by the time they get out of high school. But you can change, and people do. You change your majors, you change your school, you change your outlook on life. But now imagine that you were locked in. So the day you turned 18, you had to choose, and you wouldn't be able to change. Yeah, sure. Maybe you chose one thing that you actually liked. All right, you're enjoying it. Is it something that you will never grow tired of? Look, there's nothing that says that they can't have multiple hobbies, but it's still limiting, and it's limiting in a devastating way. Anyways, enough of a rant about cutie marks themselves. Let's get on to the episode again. The episode does have a song, but because I watched it in a foreign language, I'm not 100% certain on how good or not it is. It could be amazing and it could be shitty. Who really knows? I mainly skip the songs. What I'm really interested in is this unique dynamic between the CMC and the Griffin. This kind of relationship that comes, it feels like Pinky, I guess is what I'm trying to say, that the Griffin's disposition, it's so different from what we've seen before. It's nice. The CMC assume that all Griffins are gloomy, that they're all just, you know, these unpleasant people to be around. But here we go, a person who stands against the stereotype. And I love their character. I really do. Their character is great. They're energetic, but you also get a sense of power. Not only is she like 3 heads taller than the CMC, but every time she flaps, you feel it. You hear the whoosh. You see everything bend to her will. It's amazing the detail that went in there. Not only that, but the references that were made in relation to when Apple Bloom tried getting her cutie marks, and you know, all the other references that were made. They weren't just references made for the sake of references. They were references that were tied directly into the story. Now, there were a few missing characters such as Starlight or, you know, Pinky at the end when they have the party. You know, you would think you would also ask someone who was able to not only remove but give cutie marks, you know, information about cutie marks. That's something you would think would happen, but I guess not. And overall, the message, the theme, the animation, the voice acting, which I can't really judge, it was all good. This, for the first time in a while, was an episode that, despite its flaws, had a lot more positive than negative. Look, we got to see a new character, and a character that wasn't actually bland and boring. A character that was exciting, flamboyant, creative. And while the story was kind of summed up pretty quickly in the end, as it always is, it was worth. I felt like I got a full episode's worth of entertainment from it. Sure, it was slightly rushed, but what show isn't? Well, guys, that's just my thoughts. You can let me know what you think down below. Maybe I'm just full of shit to you. So, if I am, call me out on my bullshit. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on those damn notifications. Watch my videos, damn it. As always, it's been Moliminous. Peace to them out, guys. And I'll see you guys next time, whatever I make next.